Hi, it's Laura. Welcome to my June Faves. Can't believe we're in June already. June's been a mad month for me. I've had lots of really expensive birthdays, so I haven't bought as much in June as I normally would, but that doesn't matter. So I'm going to jump straight in with 6 of my faves I've liked in June. Some of them are a bit of a revival, so I've had them for a little while, but I've loved them again, so I've sort of revisited what I've liked. I feel much more at ease sometimes doing my faves in a makeup tutorial, because when I'm doing my makeup I'm so busy trying to concentrate on doing my makeup, as when I'm doing my faves I'm more into talking about the product. Does that make sense? Maybe not, maybe. Anyway, I'm going to jump in, and my first fave is a product by Rodial, and it's the Instaglam bronzing powder in 02. I've had this for quite a little while now, but I've gone back to using it because I'm loving it again. It looks like this. I find it gives a really lovely natural in terms of the bronzing look, but it doesn't give you that orange cakey look that sometimes you do get from bronzing powders. Like I said, I've been really liking it. I like everything about it. I like the packaging with the R on. I just think it's quite sleek. It's quite weighty, so when you do carry it around with you in your makeup bag, obviously, like I said, it is weighty, but it feels quite secure in that if you did drop it, I think it would maybe survive that drop. So I am liking that this month. Another product again I'm liking is from Benefit, and it's the Rollerlash. I had a little the little trial-sized little one of them. Now I know there's a lot of mixed reviews with Rollerlash. Some people saying they find it a little bit clumpy or a little bit too volumizing. I don't think it's any of those things. I think it doesn't clump for me. It does give you a really sort of sweeping look to your lashes, but I'm a massive fan of that. I really like it. I like the brush. I mean, it does look like you're going to perm your eyelashes with that. But I find it really, really good, and I've been using that every day through the month of June. A product that I've been liking also through June is skincare from Aurelia perhaps. They've kindly sent me some trial-sized products that they have, which come in these little bottles. Now I find sample-wise how beautiful are these bottles. They were really well presented in a lovely box as well, all wrapped, really nice. And on the bottles it had a description that you could sort of click on with your phone, you know, when you've got those sort of, I don't know what they're called, like a barcode thing, and then you sort of scan them with your phone and then it tells you how to use it. Now there's a moisturiser, a cleanser and a revitalising glow serum I had, and I've used them every day through the month of June. I've loved them all. My particular favourites were the moisturiser and the Revitalising Glow Serum. Now they smell very natural, very earthy. You know, they're not heavily perfumed, but they do smell. But they smell of sort of natural, sort of herby type good products, I think. They did sort of make my skin look healthy and sort of glowy, and I would opt to buy these in the full sizes. I did like them. Another product, obviously my skin is very pale, so sometimes I do like to use a tanner on it. Like I said, the other week I did burn my nose, so the tutorial I did last week I was reflecting with a very burnt nose. So again, I'm trying to have a tanned look without the proper burn. A product I've had from Tropez is the Everyday Face Lotion in light and medium. This is a 50ml size. Basically, it's a natural tanner to use instead of moisturiser or as a moisturiser, because it's a light, easily absorbed moisturiser which combines sun care benefits with a touch of sunless bronze. Yes, that's right. So I've been using this sometimes in the mornings. I put it on my face. It hasn't broken me out. It does smell a tiny bit, but it's not a gross smell. When I use it, I tend to sort of get a piece of cotton piece of tissue and rub over my eyebrows and my hairline, because obviously sometimes the tan does stick to those areas. I do find it sinks in quite nicely, and it does give you a lovely bit of natural glow. I think the best way to use this is to exfoliate your skin on a regular basis to get the best effects from this. Do like this. Now, I hadn't heard of this, I hadn't seen this until I watched a video by Sandra. Now, I do like her YouTube channel. She's one of my favourites. I like her tutorials, I like things she likes mostly. However, when she showed this particular palette, I was like, oh my god, that's gorgeous, I really, really want it. Wish I hadn't seen it in a way, because I could only get it from Sephora, which for me living in Great Britain and Wales, we haven't got any in Britain, which is a massive shame. Why have we not got a Sephora here? Come on! So I had to order it, and the taxes and stuff to get it shipped here are unreal. But when you need something, you really like it, you've got to sort of overlook that fact and get it. However, I did, and it was the Laura Mercier Artist palette, and it is beautiful. It's in a lovely case, which is a bit floral. It just feels gorgeous, and then you open it and in you go. I mean, look, how stunning is that? And now it's a range of, I don't know if it's her best shadows or just a range of eyeshadows that they've just liked and clumped together, but there is not one that I don't like. Now, sometimes when you buy a palette, you get eyeshadows in and you think, I'm not keen on that one, I'm not sure about that one, I'm not going to use that one. And I can honestly say with this, there is not one of those colours that I would not use. Now, one of the particular reasons I did pick it up was because I went into Cardiff shopping with my daughter, and I really wanted African Violet, which is the one here, which is a sort of purpley gold sort of shimmery colour. I really, really wanted it. But when I discovered it was in the palette that Sandra did, I thought, well, instead of buying that particular one colour, I'm going to get the palette, because it made sense, although it's obviously cost me a lot more to get all the colours. I know I'm going to use them all. Now, I said I have used, I'd say, 8 of these colours so far, and in future makeup looks I'm going to do a lot more. And I think I will do an eyeshadow makeup look using this palette, because it is gorgeous, and it's going to be one of those palettes that I will not be just shoving in my cupboard, I will be using it on a regular basis. So that's all my faves done. I can't believe that I'm talking to you and it's July. It's just unbelievable. It's the 7th month of the year. It's gone super, super quick. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Please give me another thumbs up and carry on subscribing, because I'm making videos on a regular basis. See you soon. Bye.